hard.
Alright, guys. What happened, Jacob? Let's start. I'll start the lesson. So today's already February 3, and it's Wednesday. So it's a student base anyway. So the goal is to solve the percent problem involving tax, tip, and discount using fractions, decimal, or proportionality. This time, you could choose whichever way you'd like to do it. Like yesterday, I told you to use a particular way, but today you could do it on your own way. But before that, can we have a little reflection on this one? Action speaks louder than words. So what does it mean with that? All right. Rimsha, you already raising your hand?
Yes.
You already trying to answer this question? How about you?
Yeah, I want to answer this question.
All right, I'll give you, like, you'll be the first one to answer them, but let's just give others like a minute or two. I'll remember you're the first one to answer, okay? 1 minute, guys. And while you do that, I'll check the attendance. So Aaron is here. Yeah, they're singing again. Have to wait. Eden Ferdinand. Ickes. How are you? Did you guys check your attendance yesterday? And if I mark you absent, because I checked attendance after you leave and I could not really memorize who were here, but I know who participated yesterday. I know them, but the regular people that are here, I know they were not here anyways. Jaden, were you here yesterday? Joanna Wang. Do you guys know when you're gonna have a test with Miss Goldberg? Aaliyah?
No.
She didn't tell you? Alright, I'm almost done with the attendance.
Miss Goldberg yesterday, she wasn't here.
Oh, she was absent too. A lot of them were not here yesterday. Alright, Rimsha, start and share.
I said what you do is important than what you say.
That's nice. Alright, next, who would like to share next? Go ahead. Jackie, go ahead.
Okay, so it means that you need action to show others something, not just word, because everyone can speak, but not everyone will do it. Indeed, just as the body without spirit is dead, also faith without works is dead.
Wow, that's so nice. Thank you for the share. Right, next, who would like to share more? Anybody would like to raise their hand? Or should I volunteer yourself, guys? At least two more. Malia, would like to speak up?
I said that a kind action can mean a lot more than words. So if you say that you're gonna stick by someone for their for support, if you're gonna support someone, it'll mean less than if you actually do it.
That is very true. MD? MD, you're here today? No? Katie?
I forgot to unmute. So
okay,
what I wrote is like what we do is bigger than what we say. So say like you say something, but like you don't do what you say. So that's not gonna mean that much.
It sounds like a song. Say something, right? I heard that song a lot. Right, anybody else? Thank you for the share. One more share before we start the lesson. How about Katie?
I wrote that actions do more than words.
Okay. Maybe I'll take one more. How about Joanna? Joanna, would like to share something? No? You're so quiet today. You guys are sleepy today, huh? How about Malia? Oh, 1 second. I'll be back with you then, Joanna. Malia would like to say something. I'll read what Eka said, and maybe she's so shy to share. This is what I wrote. Like when you open the door to someone, that is an action which is making their life easier. But if you could use kind words to all you are doing, you're helping them feel better. Yeah, instead of just saying be kind to people, right? I'm already did. So Joanna would like to share. Thank you, Ekas, for that. Joanna?
Um, what I wrote was what you do is more important than what you say you'll do.
Thank you guys for sharing. You guys have a lot of insights, which I really like. All right, so since it is student mode, we'd like to start working on the next question. So here, so yesterday we were solving for the simple tax and percent. I know you've been doing markups too. So the cost of the sled is $99.50. It was marked up 95%. What's the new price? So find a new price. So you could do whatever way you'd like to show it. Go ahead. I'll give you, where's my phone? I'll give you like a minute, okay? Let's just make it fast. 1 minute. Open timer. All right, time starts. I just started. All right, 47 seconds. While you do that, I saw that there are some people added to the list. Let me see who's here. Matthew, if you're here. Who just came in? So I don't need to look. Is that Jackie? No, you were here before. Are we raising her for something? Jerez. No, Chris? Chris, yes, Chris, you have to ask me something?
I just came in.
Okay. How about Jerez? Are you here? Hi. Shelby. Chris, the link for the Pure Deck is here. Oh, and Amy here too. Amy and Chris right there. So I'll mark Amy here. Okay, and Chris. I'm gonna look for. I don't think these people are gonna come. The same people who's not here every day. All right. So I guess my cell phone was not in loud mode. We did not hear the sound. It's already done. So let's see who could tell me how are we gonna solve this problem. I'm gonna list down names already, guys, for who are already gonna share. Let's start with Dania. Would like to share how you're gonna find this answer?
First, you would find 95% of $99.50, and then you would add your answer to $99.50.
Okay, that's your strategy. MD, what will you do?
I was gonna say the same thing as Tanya.
Okay, so anybody else have different strategy in solving this problem? So using decimal, what will you do? Markup is percent times the whole. The markup is what, Malia, that's correct. But what percent are you doing? So it's percent times the whole. You could do that. But that is let me see. You're looking for what this the new price, right? or what's the selling price. So it's just not asking what is the markup, so present them sa whole, but what if you were asked what is the new price or the new selling price? Let me see what you guys have. So here we go. So markup is 95% is 90, and then it becomes 94.50. You could like simplify this. Well, towards the end you did. So it's about $100, $194.03. So that is correct. Okay. So you added it to the original price to make the new price. 95% of the slide. That's like too much, right? You guys are good. You got the right answer. But don't forget to put the dollar sign. Right? When you talk about money, you always have to write the dollar sign at the end. I'm trying to look for someone who write it in a shortcut way. So I didn't see anyone. If I gonna ask you if the markup is 95%, what percent is the sale price? What percent is the selling price? If the markup is 95%, what percent is the selling price? Selling price is 194.03, right? That's what you got. What percent is that actually? If you're gonna just solve it using percent. Anybody got an idea? No? Alright. So that's 95%, and the 99.50 is 100%. Then you mark it up with 95. So using the decimal that we did yesterday, what is 195% in decimal? So because that's 100% plus the markup of 95. So the total price, the new price of that 194 is the 195%. Right? So if you could do on this corner, all of you, write on the side over here on your paper, I want you to write 109. What is 195% or 95% of 99.50? Let's see if we get the same answer. Other than finding the 95%, then adding it to 99.50, then we find 194. We could just do 195% of 99.50. Go ahead, guys. Start work, like check on how you could do that. Or maybe we'll do that on our next question. Let's try to work on that next question, okay? All right, let's do that next question. We'll not waste time. So next question is, the cost of the MP3 player is $129.50. It was marked up for 60%. So therefore, the selling price is 160%. Because it was already added the 60% to that. So I want you to solve this using decimal, but using the 160%. Some of you could use it using the way that we did in the previous slide. You could do that on the previous here. You did that, but here I want someone to try and how to solve it using the original percent of the price is 100% plus the markup, which is 60%. So the new selling price is 160%. So let's try to do that. Can someone try to do that? Let me see if I could look for a sneak peek. The new window. Oops. See that? I'm gonna go here. There we go. So you still using Malia's still using the original one. So she did that. Okay. MD, it's too small. All right. So now you have another strategy that we learn. We learn at least one strategy a day. It's nice. 129.5. Haley, your answer is correct. All right. So let me see our answers. Some people already did. So here, so 60 is like 0.6 percent, or 160, because 100 becomes 160. That becomes 1.6. You could continue working. Here on this question, I would like Malia, I would like you to see, what do you think you're missing in your answer? Your answer is correct, but you're missing a little bit of thing. So think about that. Here, so you use 129 times 0.6, then you add it up, so that becomes $207.20. Here we go. Whoever is doing this, Katie, you're doing the right thing. You are on the right track. So that becomes 1.6 times 129.50. So how much will that be? You're in the right way. So 60 times the original price, and then you add it up, and how much will it be? You know that you guys could use a calculator, right? So 1.6 times 29. So this is one way. All right, Haley did this, and then she also did the other way of just finding 60% of 129 and then added it to the original price to become the selling price. So this way or this way, it doesn't matter which way you would like to use it. It's still the same. It's just like this is a little bit shortcut. So if it's marked down, instead of adding 100 to 60s, then you subtract it, right? If it says marked down 60%, then that's 100 minus 60. Instead of doing it 1.6, you do 0.4 because it's 40%. And then you just do that, all right? So those are the shortcuts. All right. So you got an idea. In the student page, so you guys could keep moving. Next problem. So you purchase 1,250 television, and you have to pay 8.5% sales tax. Here you go. You could use the strategy that we just had. How much will the tax be in your new television? What is the sales price? What is the sale price? I'm going to say sale price. And then show your work. Whatever work you could do. Go ahead. I don't know what kind of TV this is, like so expensive. So if the tax is 8.5, that is usually the tax in New York City. So 8.5. All right, I'll give you a minute for this one. Time starts. $36 seconds. All right, so Emmy, Marvin, Teresa, Anderson, Ebony, Rimsha, Eden again. You guys need to like start working this question. Chris, Jackie, Dania, Vicky, Manzor, Jacob. Come on, guys. Work on this question on slide 6. All right, it looks like our time is up. So I just gonna look and I'm gonna look inside, but I want someone to share how you find your answer for this one. Any volunteer, or should I call? Joanna, would you like to start up? How did you get your answer for this? Joanna? No? Why you guys are so quiet? Haley, would you like to share?
Since $1,250
All right, give
is
me
100%, I added that to
Alright.
8.5%,
Hale,
which
Hale, hold on,
equals
give me a second, Hale. Give me a moment. I'll look for your answer. Let me know if it is yours. No, I know you have the x equals. Oh, here you go. Go ahead, talk about it.
I added 100% to 8.5% and got 108.5%, which equals 1.085. Then I multiplied that to 1,250 and got $1,356.25 for the sales price.
Okay, so you did not see the tax, but you go straight to the total price. Thank you for your share. Who else would like to share? Let me look and I'll ask. Okay, it looks like you guys are still working. How about this? Joanna, I'm still going back with you. Would you like to share your work, Joanna? Because I think your work did the tax first and then you added it to the price. Joanna, are you gonna share or no? Alright, so what she did is to change the 8.5% to a decimal. Then you multiply that to the price, the original price of $12.50. And 106.25 is the answer, and that is our tax, sales tax. Then that tax will be added to the television price, which is 1,250, and which will give us 1,355. Is that the same price? And 25 cents. All right, so the only thing that's missing here is the dollar sign. Okay, MD, would you like to share yours? Did you do yours?
Yeah, I did do mine.
All right, go ahead. Let me know, where is it? Is this the one? I need to know. I have to look. Which one is yours? Okay. Just start talking. I'll find your paper.
Okay, so I found out what 8.5% of
you're the first.
1,450 is, and I got $106.25, which will be the tax. And then I added 1,250 by 1,250 plus 106.25. Yeah, 1,356.25 as
All
a
right.
total cost.
That's nice. So you guys are a little, you are off. Like some of you are off with in the addition part, but MD, you need to in a test with Miss Goldberg. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna really write 1250 plus 106.25 to make a connection to 1356.25. All right, so because she's gonna ask, where do you get 1,356.25 cents? You're gonna see that in the work. So I don't want you to get points off for that just because you didn't show it, even though we use calculator. Okay. All right, so a little tip for not taking points off from the test, because we're scoring our test like the state test all the time. So when they see no connection, they take points off. So we don't want that to happen, even though our answer is correct. Okay, let's go to the next slide, and this is the last slide that we could work on, and before I let you go to do something else. So think about, is 16% of 40 the same as 40% of 16? Try to do that. Maybe this one I'll give another minute. I lost it again. Open timer. All right, start up. While you do that, I'm gonna double check our attendance. Okay, no one. Oh, Joanna, I was not able to see that, Joanna. I can't unmute. I'm working on paper. All right, guys. I know you're still working, so go ahead. I'll give you another 30 seconds. All right. So we're up. So who would like to share before I show the answer to everyone? I'm just gonna call. All right, you guys, because you guys you don't want to share. Albert, would you like to share your answer? Is 16% of 40 will be the same as 40% of 16? What do you think? Chris? So Ikus said that the way you write the equation is different, but the answer at the end is the same. Let's read your answers because you guys are so quiet today. Yesterday you were talking so much. So I think 16% of 40 may be the same as 40% because both of them includes the number just in different orders. Okay, the answer will be both 6.4. The same because both you didn't include 16% of 40 is the same as 40% of 16 because 16% is I think it's is 0.16. So when I multiply 0.16 by 40, I get 6.4. So 40% is 0.4. So when I multiply 0.4 by 16, I get 6.4. So 16% of 40 and 40% of 16 is the same. I'll stop right here. I'll read the rest of your answers later on. Based on this statement over here, will this work on every single question? Like what we have in present? Let's say 20% of let's try to do 20% of 60. Well, is it the same with 60% of 20? Let's just talk about it and then you open your microphone. Then we could conclude that this statement will work.
Wait, what's the number again?
The number that I said is 20% of 60 and 60% of 20. $30 seconds. If the one that we're doing will work, then it will work in every single question. But if in just one another example to prove that this statement will be applicable to everything, then this statement will not be okay for everyone. All right, so time's up. Who could share? Malia, you're answering that both equal to the same number is just 16 to 40, 40 to 16, right? How about the one that is 20% of 60? I write in chat, like 20% of 60 and 60% of 20. Will they be equal also? What is 20% of 60 and what is 60% of 20? All right, so guys, can you just talk a little bit so I don't need to read? Malia, would you like to turn on your microphone? Eka said it's both 12. Are you sure? So the answer for that question that we got is you said 60% of 60% is 0.6 times 20, and then 20% of 60. So can we say that this kind of problem, because you said that they are both 12, that this kind of problem will work in every single question? That they just have to reverse? How did it happen though? 16% is smaller than 40%, but how come they are equal to each other? Their value will be equal to each other. What makes them equal to each other? No one knows? You guys, they have the factors that they make, the decimal place value that they create at the end will make them equal as long as the numbers are the same. All right, interesting, right? Interesting thing that we could discover every day. All right, thank you for that. So today you guys gonna be working on algebra D7 and algebra IXL lesson, algebra D7. You're not going to 7th grade because you're using that with Miss Goldberg. So if you go to IXL, you're gonna be you log into your IXL account, and I want you to do D7. So let's type algebra 1. Wait, what did I do? I don't know how to spell algebra 1. There you go. And you're gonna go to D7, percent, D7, percent of a number, tax, discount, and more. So you're gonna do that one. That will be an assessment. I will score you as a test on this one. You know that you could use a calculator. Our goal in a Google Classroom, I said our goal for this D7 is 90 above. Once you do not reach 90 above, you cannot stop. Still have to move forward. Okay? So anybody else got question? All right, so you guys work quietly. I'm gonna check back on you in a few minutes if you were able to get it. All right, I'll be quiet for a while. Make sure you go IXL, everyone.